Okay. So this is the second time around. I really hope that it's not lagging. Nobody seems to be on. Okay, you know what? Let's go and sit down over there. I wonder if it's the place. I don't know what's going on. Someone else in? Is it lagging still? I don't understand what's going on. The settings are exactly the same as they were. It should have been okay. Yeah, I started doing some. Oh, this is really annoying. This is really annoying. Good morning, Susan. This is the second time I started the live stream because apparently there was a buffering problems. I don't know what's going on. The settings supposed to be okay. Are you still okay? Can you hear me or is it buffering? I'm really sorry. This is not what I was planning to do. I was planning to do like a cool tote bag and then maybe show you what I've done. Oh, you are here. Hi. Yes, I was telling everybody that it looked like I was asking questions and nobody was replying. You're back. Hey, hey. Sorry. Yes, I was really disappointed. I didn't know. I don't know what's happening. Back, baby. Yes, we are back, baby. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Deborah. I'm back. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much for coming back. Is it any better now? I wonder if it's me moving the computer over there. I don't know. You never know. Is it any better? This is not what I was planning. I was planning to do something cool with you guys. This is not how I imagine in my head it would go. But then again, after it's we are overheating the internet. Yes, it's us. Us talking textiles and us sewing and just talking about the heat overall is overheating the internet. I don't know what's happening. I mean, last time I did my first preview, I generally thought I'm gonna nail the second one. And look at that, technology failed me, internet and the heat wave. I wonder if it was me moving over there. Is it still delay? Is it still lagging and buffering? Hold on, let me get some water and I'll show you what I started doing. Oh, great. So I just spilled my water, which all things considered is not a big deal. Didn't get the machine. No, I'm gonna have to dry it. I'm really sorry, guys. This is not what I planned. This is actually really unprofessional. I'm not happy about it. It happens all the time with even people who've been doing this forever. Just one of those things. No biggie. You're so nice. You know what? I just spilled some of the water. Hold on. Because I have a rag here for problems. That's it. Right. We are back. Let me drink some water. Did you guys get to see anything that I was doing? In the US, some internet providers will throttle your internet speed if you start to use more. Oh, so you had to prioritize my daughter's computers while the stream is live. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. And we're still here. Hola, Clara. Sadly, no, we ended with a choice. Oh, you didn't see any of the stuff I was doing? Or are we still talking about the choices? Desde Cataluña, España. Hola, desde Cataluña. ¿Cómo está Cataluña? Caliente, caliente. Did anybody saw me? It started to... Oh, I see. So I was talking to myself. Is that what you're saying? I was there sewing, talking to myself. Great. It's not the first time. I started stitching I voted number one, the boom gone. The boom gone? And boom gone. Yeah. Voted number one. But to be perfectly honest, I don't know if you noticed how heavily I was implying that I wanted to do number one. Number one being this one. Number two was the other one. I'm not gonna pull it again because we already done that. Such a good color for the pansies. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is so cute. It's so cute. Well, I changed my thread. The machine was, I don't know if you saw any of that. The machine was threaded in white. So I wanted to do top stitching every time I stitch something together. And so, yeah, I changed it. And I was just trying to stitch this. And the idea is to start building up some kind of panel like this, you know? My favorite piece of the bunch. Yes, this one, isn't it? It's lovely. I really like the red ones. I have a couple of the red ones and they're super cute. Oh my God. Here. I really like this one, but yeah, this one is, oh, I keep on going to the wrong place in there. Is it any better now? Are we not lagging? That looks adorable. It is. They are so cute. So the idea is to do that. Maybe not even straight. You know, nobody says that everything has to be straight. Maybe I could put like a little bit of a wedge like that on the fabric and then build up like a column with this and then another column with this and then another column with this. That's the idea. And build up a patchwork to do the tote. Pisces are my favorite. Yeah, they are super sweet. I think my favorite flower is the is it called penoi? Penoi or penoi, I don't know what it's called. And it's like big fat. They coming like a white or blue, sorry, white or pink or hot pink. Now, can I take you back to the sewing machine? Or is it going to be a problem? That's the question. Penoi, that's my favorite flower. I love it. I love the big cup of petals and colors. I love it. I love it. I also love dahlias, all things considered. Pinoys are so romantic. What are you trying to say? I miss everything before now because of buffing. I'm so sorry, Jane. Jenny, I'm so sorry. I can't do nothing about it. Sorry. So we started with these embroideries. I don't know how many times I'm going to say. I tell you what, shall we try to see if I can take you back to the sewing machine? I didn't think it was going to be a problem. So can I very carefully? Okay, I show you the dress. Yes, I'm going slowly. I show you this dress that I made in the last video. I'm putting you down. Miss Genome took over the stream. She probably did. She's like, I'm not interested in sewing today. Nope. Right. How is it going? Because now I took you back to the sewing machine. Let me know if I'm buffering. And if I'm buffering, all is well. Thank you, Louise. I can count on you. Thank you so much. Right. Shall we go back to it? All good. Thank you, Erika. Shall we go back to, I quite fancy doing something like that. So it's a kind of crooked. And then we're going to have to fill it up on the sides with something else. Hey, a sneak on the stream is good for now. You sneak in this, you sneaked yourself in. Good here. I'm so happy to hear. Very good. Okay, so shall we do that? I quite like the crooked feeling about it. I keep on asking you, and I don't know if you're not replying to me or you being thrown out of the internet again. You know, the problem with this is because it's quite thick, the fabric, and this one is not so much. I'm going to have to play around with how I want to stand in. Right. Okay, let's try here. Okay, let me move you a little bit closer. I think that's better, yeah? Follow your instinct. You're so nice. Like for real. I wanted to do this so long ago. So I'm stitching it crooked wise, yeah? Then we see how we somehow feel it around. All is well now. I'm happy to see you live. Oh, I'm happy you guys are here. I really am. Well, of course, that's the whole point. But it's so nice that you guys came. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. My hair wants to be in front. You know, one of the things that I like the most from my sewing machine is the thread cutter. I know it's silly, but I love the fact that this is a boom, and it cuts the thread for you. It's fantastic. Okay, so what I've done, I just stitch it, and I stitch it crooked because that's the way I roll. I'm gonna do is top stitch on the blue bit, so they stay kind of somehow in some kind of, I don't know what to tell you in what kind of organization this is. No organization whatsoever. All things considered, oh wow, look how cool that looks. All things considered, I thought it was going to be a little bit more taken aback doing this with you, but I'm actually quite enjoying it. Now, in terms of designs, it's always better doing things in odd numbers, isn't it? Like 1, 3, 5. And putting just the two of them, I'm not sure are going to be the bestest. So, and since we have such a big surface for the tote to fill up, I think I'm going to fill up in here, and I'm going to try to find, maybe, did I have another square? I can't remember. The blue enhances the embroidery. It does, doesn't it? They're so pretty. Can you imagine some lady spent her time doing this, and now we are making something with it to honor. The way I look at it is that I'm honor all the people that did these things when I'm using them for something else. The way I found this stuff was in the bottom of a thrift store in a big. Actually, I might have a picture. I might put it in the poster in the community. If I can find it, I will. There was. I don't know if you can hear me when Miss Yamanome is working. I refer to the style of wonky is the most fun to sew. Absolutely. How cool is that? Now, I really would like to do another one on kind of like stepping stones, By the way, that was not what I was thinking of doing. I was just thinking of putting this thing like this, but I wasn't thinking of doing it like that. Where's the funniest thing? Because normally I'm making a video, I'm talking to you. It's not much more different. The only difference is now you lovely people can reply to me in real time, which is fantastic. Let me go and find another one. Just I'm not going to move you, just in case. One second. So I did move you. Sorry. I really, really, really thought I had 3 square ones, but I only seem to have this. Didn't I have another square one? No. Shall I put another one? Shall I put it here? I guess I could put it like a patch because I already finished it, the side. I kind of wanted it square, to be honest. I wanted it like that. Okay, I tell you what. Let's make a frame for this guy on a different fabric. Yes, I can frame this one, make a square, and then we add it to here. Yes. 1 second. Et voila. I found it. Now, the question is, do I go for the original thinking here and putting it here? Yeah, and I make a crooked the other side. So instead of going that way, I go it like this way. Right. Shall I do this, or shall I fill up this with pieces of this one to make it into a square? So I think I vote for this. 1 for this, 2 for this. 1, Cookie Monster, you are the first one. 1 for this, 2 for this. 1, Louise. We're going. 1, Susan. Sold. Besides, it's a lot easier for me. All I was gonna do is cut pieces of this and attach it and make it a square. We might still do it for another part of the bag or for something else. Oh, so everybody was with me. Janae also was with me. Okay, cool. Yeah, great minds think alike. So we're gonna go crooked this way now because that's the way we roll. Let's go. Once I've done that, now I can see this edge. This guy needs some side. Okay, let's do that. Let's give this guy a little bit more of wealth, like heaviness. Let's make it bigger, basically. I'm gonna cut this bit here. So you guys, what are you guys doing? Are you guys sewing? Are you guys making tea, coffee? What time is in your part of the world? It is already curving for the bag. It is already curving for the bag. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. It is already curving for the bag. I don't understand. Having coffee, good for you. I already have a lot of coffee today, actually. I was a little bit jittery. It's not great. I'm not going to lie, it's not great. Right, let's stitch this. I'm going to try to make this guy a little bit bigger. It's 7:50 a.m. here in Washington State. Wow. Isn't it amazing? Can you imagine when I went to school and the university? Well, when I was in the university, there was a bit more of internet. But when I went to school, there was no such thing of talking live with people across the world. And look at us now, making acquaintances, making friendships, and sharing interests. Isn't it amazing? Right, I'm gonna do a top stitch because I like the nice finish. So my partner always says that we are no digital nomads, but digital immigrants, because we came into the digital world after we were adults and we assimilated that. And I don't know your age group, but I guess you were a little bit like us, isn't it? This nomadic digital world didn't exist. I personally think it's fantastic that I can talk to you lovely people. Technically, I'm working. Shh, okay, shh, you're working. Erika is not here. She's just working. We are doing important work. I agree. Yeah, I agree too. 7:50 a.m. in Nevada as well. So Nevada and Washington are in the same kind of, it's a meridian line. My daughter met and married a British man from online friendship. Oh, wow. There you go. See? So it's not just being able to talk to people, but actually creating relationships and life altogether. That's amazing. I cannot say that I have met people online. Well, I guess that's not true. I have met people online and then bring them into my normal life. Okay, so this is where we are here now. Now the fabric, the embroidery has a little bit more space for me to be able to stitch it here. So we're gonna go crooked. Oh my God, I'm really loving this now. Yeah, exactly. We are all meeting online right now. Yeah, but what I mean is we haven't met people. I haven't met people online and then going in real life, but that's not true either because I actually, I was telling you, I was doing the, I need some pins. Do I need some pins? Or am I gonna I'm gonna freehand it. I was telling you that I'm doing the upcycling course. I started doing, looks great. Thank you, lovely. It's 9:50 in South Louisiana. 9:50. So it's a couple of hours ahead. Louisiana, which means that you are more towards the east, towards us here. In Denmark, it's the same as here, isn't it? Denmark is GMT +1, isn't it? I think that's what it is. Oh my God, you're gonna love this. You really, really are gonna love this. 1 second. Uh-oh, don't do that. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! How am I gonna show you this? This way, look. Okay, granted, the top one is a little bit further up. Oh my God, I'm terrible at showing you. Let me go there. Granted, the top one is a little bit further up, but I'm not sweating it. You know, I am sweating because it's hot, but I'm not sweating this, if you know what I mean. Ok. Hoy no hay opción de pista de audio. No sé de quién depende. Aunque algo de inglés. No, no tengo oído genial. Se me da mejor leer y escrito. Así que entero y medio de conversación. Lo siento. It's okay. I think life is different from videos. I think when I upload videos, there is a option to say, yes, go ahead and translate and put basically a robot talking over me. My mom watches my videos and she said, it's so weird to listen to you with someone else's voice. Your video of walking around town with your partner was a great video. I love to see places I can't afford to visit. Yeah, it's a beautiful Amsterdam and the Netherlands in general is absolutely gorgeous. The thing is, though, I sometimes I need to strike the balance between what my channel is about and a vlog. A vlog going out and about is fantastic, but it's not sewing. And, you know, I have set myself up as a sewing upcycling channel. So I would do some more videos like that. I would. Because it is, I watch videos about people around the other parts of the world, you know. Okay, luz en vídeo solamente. That's what I think, yeah, solamente en vídeo, sí. I also look the videos and walking around is beautiful there. It is. I'm not gonna lie, it is. Okay, as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking, I don't like the fact that this is so much more bigger than this. Look at how I'm gonna solve it. I'm gonna fold this in half and I'm gonna give a stitch like that so I can actually reduce the size. Es posible que tengas la opción en vivo, no sé. You took us buying and ribbons once. Yes, that's true. That was in near Foodhallen in Amsterdam West. It was gorgeous there. So do you guys like, if I was to take you around, there's a lot of cities that I love in, oh my God, one of my favorite cities is Haarlem in the Netherlands. Amsterdam is gorgeous, but Haarlem is a chocolate box city. In Christmas, oh my God, I feel like I am in a movie. It's so stunning. Yes, it is so beautiful. Absolutely. The only thing about Haarlem, though, is, 1 second, I cannot do two things at the same time. The only thing about Haarlem, oh, I picked it up. Oh, it is what it is. We're improvising here. Yeah, I make it a little bit smaller. Is that after 5 o'clock, the world closes, and there's almost nobody walking around. It's kind of weird. I'm doing a top stitch. I hope I'm not gonna regret having done this. Miss Janome is doing whatever she wants to do. Check it out. Ta-da! Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna touch a piece of fabric here. I'm gonna cut a big piece of fabric, one piece of fabric here, and one piece of fabric here. And they're both gonna be different because that's the way I like it. Although, now looking at this piece is coming out a little bit too much out of this way. Okay, so what shall we do? Let's do this. So if this is not the sort of life that you guys fancy doing, what sort of life would you like to do? I want to get a piece of fabric. We have Harlem in New York, yeah. With one, our Harlem is the opposite. He never sleeps. Oh, it's 5 p.m. in South Africa. It is 5 p.m. in here. So you and I are at the same time. 1 second. Right. This is when we are going to introduce this piece. So if my memory doesn't fail me, I think New York started as New Amsterdam. So it was based or formed by, okay, now I think I'm in trouble, because if I put the lining here, I'm going to cut some of this embroidery. Can you see? This is the problem of chatting and not really thinking what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I tell you what, because I'm in trouble there, I'm going to do this other side for now. Yes, I think New York started life as New Amsterdam. And then the Dutch sold New Amsterdam to the British, and it became New York. Because in the UK, there's a city called York. And obviously Amsterdam. And then it's the city of Amsterdam, New Amsterdam. And that is why you have places like Harlem in New York, because the first, I'm going to pin it. I thought I wasn't going to, but I have to. So yeah, the city makes total sense in New York, Amsterdam connection. Yes, it used to be New Amsterdam and then became New York when it got sold to from the Dutch to the British. Another interesting part of that is that Tenerife, where I'm from, the Canary Islands keep on moving from Spain to England. You know, they used to fight over the islands because of the connection to the Americas and the connection to, that was the last post leaving Europe towards the Americas. And so the Canary Islands were taking from Spain to England and the opposite. And the commander Nelson, was it Nelson? The Admiral Nelson lost his arm in Tenerife. And we have a cannon that shoot his arm off, and the cannon is called Tiger, when he was trying to get the islands back from, I find history fascinating, when he was trying to get the islands back from the Spanish people to the English people. So the center of the blue again, but wider, so you don't have to cut the embroidery. So the center of the blue, yeah, but that means me undoing something. That's not going to happen. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? In Tenerife, I'm going to cut the tiniest little bit of this embroidery. Oh, it's not the tiniest little bit. It's not the tiniest little bit. I think you might be right. Hold on. That's not what I was planning to do. Yes, it is interesting. I find the history fascinating myself. What can I say? Okay, I need to really think. I don't want to cut the embroideries. I'm going to just add a piece here. Let's see if that will work. Let me see if I can add a piece here. I'm not even showing you now. Could embroideries be sewn atop of the other fabric? Yes, of course they could. Like I could maybe. Yeah, but the thing is, I'll tell you what, I can fold like this. Yes, hold on. I'm going to fold it like that so I can put it like that. Don't take it out and sew in the darts. Yes, that's a very good suggestion. What I want to do is not to take too much of the embroideries and just stitch as straight-ish as possible. Let me just stitch it. Yeah, I think the next live, I'm going to have to plan it properly. This is not the best plan, I don't think. Does anybody has any interesting historical, interesting but not bloody, please? Historical, because we know bloody histories, you know? Of where you're from, why names, why things are called particularly the way they are called. I'm going to stitch it like this. I know I'm stitching a little bit off here, but it's fine. Don't take it. Yes, sorry. And obviously, are we not lagging now? Are we doing okay? I hope so. These fabrics are all picked up from the same thrift stores. So sometimes I feel like, because the fabrics are so similar, sometimes I feel like it's someone's stash, you know, like full stash. Viking here. Yeah, the histories are too bloody. Absolutely, I know. But then again, all the European histories are bloody. That's how Europe formed, practically, not just Europe. Right? What do you think? How are we liking? How are we liking it? I must admit, I am loving it. I did peep a tiniest little bit there, but I don't mind. Oops, audio again. All okay. Yeah, all good with the audio. Okay, sorry, I thought it was gone now. That looks so good, doesn't it? But all I've done is now avoiding this problem here, because I need to add, but I like to add the darker piece, maybe even the lighter. No, that's too light. I like it more in dark. Let me get the other piece in here. Looks great. That's excellent. Cajun here, we celebrate everything. Cajun. What does that mean? Cajun. Cajun. What does that mean? Right. I know that we have this piece here. Yeah. That is already in the middle of the embroideries, but I'd really, really like. So I think I'm going to do it. It's 11 o'clock on the coast of the US, in the east coast of the US. So we are now 5. It's quite a few hours ahead, isn't it? We are, what, 6 hours ahead of you? Yeah, I guess we have like different hours. I have a lot in Nevada history. A house my grandfather built is now a historical landmark. Wow, that's super interesting. But then again, I said, what about the interesting histories? And then, as Luis pointed out, histories are all bloody. And I mean, the interesting bit about, I find it fascinating anyway, you know, New Amsterdam to New York, and the Canary Islands switching between one another is still very bloody. Although the change of New York, the sale of Amsterdam to New Amsterdam to New York wasn't bloody, but everything else. Let's not get political because I could be here all day. What are the chances I'm unpicking everything underneath? Miss Genome is going through all the layers, not coughing one bit. Right, moment of truth. Ta-da! I don't know you, but I love it. Isn't it nice? I love it. Now we're going to have to put something on the top here. If only we could help you with the seam ribbons. Oh my God, wouldn't that be nice if you could be here giving me a hand? I love it too. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I wanted to do some kind of collage with them. And now look, I have a perfect space here to just put a piece there. And I think I'm still going to have to add more stuff because I don't think it's going to be big enough for the tote bag. But I think, I'm going to have to cut off some of these pieces because I'm going to be too bulky at the back. But I think, and here as well, I'm going to have to see if I would like to add maybe an extra piece of fabric. So do you guys follow any other sewists that do live streams? Because I like to have ideas of how to do this properly, because I really, really enjoy doing it and I would love to do it. So let's find a piece for here. I could add one of these pieces, but it's not my favorite piece. I must admit, I prefer the darker blue and this one. I think the darker blue. Yeah, let's go for the darker blue. Because you guys are, now I can see a delay on you. I love the little pieces of the fabric brings in the light and the dark color. So, well, yeah, it is beautiful. I love making this sort of thing. Guys, guess what I found? Because, of course, I found some denim. This denim is more on the black side and than blue, but I don't mind. I think I'm going to mix it because let me show you what the idea is. This is from a pair of trousers that my daughter made me buy from her. Actually, before that, let me do a top stitch here. My daughter made me buy from her a stash. I bought her so many things, and then she said, "This is not my style anymore. So you can buy it from me, and you can give me money, and I go and buy some other stuff." The good news is that she goes vintage shopping, and she buys secondhand, which is great, I think. Right. Now, I like it to do top stitch as I go along because I think things look a lot better. Am I lagging? Because nobody seems to be talking. I find that extremely suspicious. Okay. Oh, I follow a few. It's very similar to these. There's something very special about seeing the thought process, changing your mind, and stepping up on happy mistakes. It is. I think that's the reason why I like making these things. Good here. Okay, we're enjoying the process. Thank you, Lovelace. It's like when it goes quiet, I'm thinking, oh my God, I've been talking by myself because I was on the other. I think I was in the first live just talking by myself for a while. So what do we think of the dark? I like it. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna put the hem of the trouser there. I think I might just use some other parts. I think I might just use it like this. Yeah. Let me do it and I'll show you in a minute. I might clip the tiniest bit of the embroidery again, but not to worry, it won't be too bad. So I throw the water on the floor and now I'm super thirsty because I'm talking a lot and it's so hot. Okay. I think the lives, I'm going to have to organize them better. The dark is perfect. Cajun is a descendant of French-speaking Acadian settlers who was expelled from Acadia in the 1700s. Acadia is now maritime province in Canada. Wow. Well, thank you so much. This is super interesting. So they are descending of French-speaking Acadian. Sounds like pre-Canadian, isn't it? Acadian. Is that Acadia is now maritime province in Canada, of Canada. That's super interesting. The dark is perfect. Thank you, lovely. The embroideries sing against in the dark. You're such a poetic way of speaking, Louise. It's so gorgeous to hear you. I love it. Let me concentrate for like 1 second. I feel like I'm visiting with friends. Okay, now this is what we've got. Yes? So now I'm going to do the top stitch here and I'm going to cut the denim to a lot smaller size. Now we all concentrate. You're so funny. So we're all going to have to count 1, 2, 3, and we're doing this. You're really funny. told you how much I love my machine. I don't think I have. Not enough anyway. Scissors, scissors. The embroidery. My old fingers are no good at typing on my phone. It does feel like we are in the room with you. Oh, it does feel like you are in the room with me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, let's make a little bit sense of this. I'm gonna chop these in some kind of, but I'm gonna get my good scissors. I know that I abandoned you for a minute. I just went and got some glasses of water. Okay, girls, all together, let's drink a sip. Or two. Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. Right, let's go. I put my ironing bits, because it's not an ironing board, it's my ironing bits. I put it on this side because you are in my ironing table. Everything is a little bit improvising here. Nothing is quite right. Right, so now we know what we're gonna do, don't we? Now we're gonna have to create a piece in here to cover this hole. And then I think we're gonna have to measure it against the pattern to see how much we have to go. So 1 second. Let me see if I can. You know what? I might put a little bit of this. Almost there. Yes, I think so. I think we are almost there. I don't know if in the life I will be able to make the bag. I mean, I'm going to make the bag. If you guys want to watch me do it, fine. Otherwise, I could close the live and finish the bag. I am going to finish it because I now invested, of course. Right. So let's do it like this. Come in this way. Let's put a pin so it doesn't move too much. Is anybody going to a lovely holidays? This year, we didn't really organize anything because it's a kind of a complicated year for us. Kids are changing schools. They're moving from one school to another. The grades for some of my kids came late. So we didn't really organize it. And it's so warming here that I don't particularly fancy paying a lot of money to go to a hotter country in Europe, which is what we would have gone. So my partner is British and his family is in the UK. They visit here quite a lot, but I think he might be taking the kids for a bit to see the grandma and uncles and cousins and whatever. And I think because of the dog, I don't have the so I just stopped myself for no reason. Because of the dog, I don't have booked the dog place. I might stay. Then my mom wants to visit. I don't know. We still haven't figured it out. That's my favorite day of safari. I want a wide leg. Oh, jeans on that pattern. We need an Amsterdam retreat. Oh, to sew and to go fabric shopping. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. Although there used to be more fabric shops. The best, if you don't have the time to go thrifting for fabrics, the best thing to do is go to Utrecht fabric market. If you were to have more time to go fabric market, then there's lots of thrift stores around Amsterdam, Haarlem, that you can find some really cool fabrics. Okay. Right. So I have this piece now. Yes. I have this piece now, which obviously is too big on this side. So I think I might cut it a little bit this way. Let's see. There's a few minutes. Oh. My parents did not speak English until they started school. So they were speaking only Canadian, French Canadian. Canadian. They were only speaking French. Is that what we're saying? My kids don't speak Spanish, and I'm really, really upset about it, because what happened was, when we were in London, there were not many people around. I agreeing with Jean. And what did Jean say? I need to go back. Yes, they're sewing. That will be cool, though. That will be really, really cool. I'll be up for that. I will definitely be up for that. Yeah, in London, we didn't have that many Spanish speakers around us. And my kids, I had an 18-month baby, and then I have my twin girls, and my partner is English. And I try to speak to them in Spanish, but they always reply back to me in English. But they understand Spanish. They are the most important. They understand. They also studying it now in the secondary school, but they can't communicate with my mom because we speak so bloody fast that they can't understand it, you know. But it is kind of sad. But I stop feeling guilty about it, because it's only so much you can do, you know. I try, and then we spent a couple of summers in Tenerife, and that was really hard as well, because they don't like the heat, and one of my children has the sensitive sensorial problems, and it was really difficult. So yeah, they speak Dutch, English, and the girls speak a bit of German, because in the schools here they teach them, and they're very good at they learn French and Spanish at school as well. So very good in here about teaching kids basically European languages, which is only fair considering where we are. Right, what do you think? You think we're here? I think we are almost here. Let me move you around a little bit, because I kind of have to put you on the other table. Let's go here. As I say, I'm going to finish this. If you guys don't want to stick around to watch it all, that's fine. But I'm going to finish the bag for sure. You know what? I never finished my coffee. And since it's hot, I might just take like a coolish coffee. I'm going to have to figure out how to do them life a little bit better and organize the project a little bit better. Right. So this is my pattern. My head is driving mad. This is my pattern. So we still need a bit of more fabric, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. We need that much on this side. So we're going to do that. We're going to stitch a little piece on this side. And then the back of it, we're just going to choose one of the fabrics, and we're going to be making the whole side, the back in one side, because this video is going to be a nightmare to watch. Yeah, we need a little piece. Okay, let me put some of this piece, I think. So it makes sense that the pieces of fabrics that I've chosen go together. I'm not feeling too bad about this piece, chopping this piece in pieces, because I don't know if you follow any of my videos. I use scraps all of the time. So whatever scraps I create here, I will use again. Right. Yeah. You know what? To make my life easy, let me... Yeah, I'm just telling you, but I'm not showing you. Oh, one question I wanted to ask you. Do you guys prefer to watch on the phone or watch it on your computer or your, like, my question is, do you watch it vertical or do you watch it in a panorama? Panorama? I don't know, that word doesn't want to come out. How do you prefer to watch? So much fabric already. Yeah. Are you watching it from the phone? I don't get any of that information until after the stream is done. Do you prefer to watch in the video, so therefore vertically, or do you prefer, I'm just pinning this, I'll show you in a minute, or do you prefer to watch it in the landscape. That's the word I was going to say. Landscape. I watch a landscape on my computer. Yeah, I watch YouTube, other YouTubers on my computer as well. But I know there's a lot of people, like if I look at my statistics, I know there's a lot of people watch vertically. And I think, right, we're going to sew this bit here. See? So I give myself all that much fabric. And then we kind of place the pattern. We place the pattern in a way that the embroideries are stitched in the middle, kind of thing. Now I took my pin or cushion over there. Yeah, I prefer on landscape, but there's a lot of people that watch vertically. Living in the US, knowing multiple language isn't as useful as in Europe. Yeah, it took 5 years of German in school, and I spent most of my time translating German war movies. Oh, wow, talking about bloody histories. Can you make a vlog at the hair salon where you get your hair washed, cut, dry, etc.? That's an interesting question, considering that my videos, my channel is about sewing. That is, yeah, that's kind of interesting. I watch landscape on my phone. Oh, okay. So I guess it doesn't really matter much, isn't it? I watch horizontal in my phone. Okay. It keeps getting better. Yes, we're almost done, girls. Thank you so much for sticking around. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? This is a bit of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I didn't think I have to restart the stream. Then, I'm trying to talk while the machine is not working because it's loud. Then I have an idea of what to do, and then I went ahead and did whatever else. When I decided to do that kind of little patchwork with the embroideries. Right, let's do a top stitch because I like top stitching. It looks so much nicer. I don't know how many bags I've made. Also, I don't want the string to be too long. Todo natural. You're so nice. Somebody might think that I paid you to be so nice to me. You're so nice. It's unbelievable. Right. We have this, ladies and ladies, mostly ladies. I see my statistics. I know it's most of you are ladies. I mean, 97%. What do you think? What I'm going to do is I'm going to, this here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put the pattern piece and take a square out of this. So beautiful. Thank you so much, lovely. I like that you do what comes to mind instead of follow a plan. Yeah, but yeah, but sometimes to my own detriment, Love it. A great composition as always. Seriously, so nice. Right, let's go and cut it. Not that I don't think I can show you. Right, if I put you down like this a little bit, the reason why I asked about the vertical or the horizontal is because maybe I could do it on my phone. And if I do it on my phone, I'm more able to move things around and pointing in places. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna, yeah, but then I still need to choose whether I want to do it vertically or horizontally. I like to use a nice cable and tablet. To swipe my tablet to use it. I am watching on the phone right now. Kids, innit? Right. And you know what? I just realized the lovely embroidery on the bottom doesn't have fabric at the bottom. That's not good, isn't it? Because I don't want it to cut it at all. Okay. That's not good at all. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to add another piece. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut two parallels. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if I can show you. Can I? Maybe. Okay. So that's my beautiful embroidery that we all love. So I'm gonna cut more or less around here. So then this piece can maybe come this way, because I don't want to lose this one. So if I was to put this piece like this, no, it has to be longer. This piece now has to be longer. Okay, maybe I can add a little bit of the blue again. Yeah, look, I have this blue, so I can add it here, and then we add it here. Yeah, shall we do that? Very nice. 1 second, let me stitch it. Can you talk among yourself for 2 seconds? Can you even see me? Yes. 1 second. Okay. Now we have a bigger piece that we're gonna add. I'm trying to make it somehow. Hi girls, who's coming? Who has been coming? Is anybody else coming? Oops, hello. Right, let me show you. Can you see? So that was our most beautiful embroidery here. So what I'm trying to do is add a little piece here. No, I don't want to add this with this, this with this. So I'm going to add it in the opposite way. So I'm going to cut here. Okay. When this uploads as a video, I wonder how many people are going to actually watch it. Right. I think if I do it like this, then I can now put my bag, my pattern. Actually, no, it has to go this way because this is the bottom of the bag. Yes, this way and this way. Okay, more or less like that. So let's stitch it here. Okay, I might take you with me. Right. I think I'm gonna have to take you with you. This is fun to get together. It is. I appreciate you guys in here, especially with this crazy live that I'm making. I mean, how long have we been going for? Almost an hour. Oh my God. I always thought that this style of thing takes me quite a little bit to make. I didn't know it was going to take this long. Yeah, that's a funny thing. I always hate put pins on my mouth, and I always do. You know, when you make something to sell, you always calculate the amount of time that you spend making it. You under evaluate your time. And when people say, "Oh, that is too expensive," the truth is, you do spend a lot of time making something. And by the time we finish with this, I can guarantee you there will not be another bag like this. So I'm adding the piecing here. We all in Amsterdam in the spirit with you. Actually, I'm gonna have to tell you a dirty secret. Do you want to know a dirty secret? Well, it's not really dirty, but it has been not been talked about for now. Just pause for dramatics. I watch so many kiddie movies that I'm always quoting them. Extra points, absolutely. Extra points if you know the reference, the quote reference. Pause for dramatics. So the secret is, or what has not been, I haven't talked about until now, is right. You got it? I'm loving it. I could just carry on and make a big thing. What I haven't talked about is that, yes, I do live in Amsterdam, and we're all in Amsterdam. But this room is actually in Zandvoort. Zandvoort is a beautiful beach town in the coast, in the north coast. Look at my hair. We got this place a couple of years ago, and we had some money that we wanted to invest, and we invest on this place here. And we are so privileged, and we felt we can either sell it or rent it, and we didn't want to do either way, so we end up transforming it into my studio. So sometimes we come and stay here, and yeah, this is where my studio is. So my studio is in Zandvoort, which is about half an hour in a train from Amsterdam, but I do live in Amsterdam. So I travel to Zandvoort is, so it's Amsterdam, then you have Haarlem, Amsterdam, Haarlem, and then Zandvoort, going to the well, that was my dirty secret. So we are in Zandvoort with our Sims Reaper. You just want to come with your Sim Reaper no matter where, don't you? You just want to come and bring your rim zippers. You know what? I welcome you, especially if you do the dirty work for me. I don't like dream zippers, and I don't like lots of soys think it's fantastic having the rim zipper. I hate ripping off all the work, I hate it. Yes, and it is warming here. Well, it's pretty much the same. It's always a little bit cooler than Amsterdam, but more or less the same. I kind of felt I was deceiving you by saying Amsterdam, Amsterdam. I do live in Amsterdam. I come here to work, to stay. Like the combination of fabrics with this price, the delicate embroidery with the heavier denim looks great together. That's what I think. But you know what? Talking to you, I think I put this to run again. And what is worse? What is worst? I top stitch it. So I am not going to unpick it. I think we're going to have to live with it. Are you very upset? Because I'm not. A little. Let's go and catch it. A little. I'm a little upset. I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to make it a little bit better. Now, hopefully, now we have enough fabric to cut the tote bag. These embroideries are so pretty. You know, when people say, why are you cutting people's work? The truth is, I found this, as I said, if I find the picture, I'll show you. I found this in a really bad condition in the thrift store. And in the type of thrift stores I like the thrift stores that are like the bottom of the bottom, when you can fill up a basket with all sorts of bit and pieces, weird stuff, Yes. Let me show you. Oh my God, it's so warm in here. I'm glowing. Right. Can you see what I'm doing? When I do this, is it too dark for you? Because obviously I'm closing the computer. Right. What I'm going to do is remove some of the stuff on my table so I have a space. Move you back a little bit. Right. Yes. Plenty of fabric. It will be better to draw on it, actually. Let me see if I can find a pen. Hello, Ben. Where are you? There, found a pen. It's blue on blue on blue. Spot the intelligent. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Is this working? La 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 la. Now I'm just talking to myself because I can't see. I can't see it. Okay, cool. I have to really squint down to see if I can. You guys can see it. This is already one of my favorite patchworks. Am I even doing something debatable? I have this one here. Hold on. This one is a little bit orangey. Oh my God, it's so warm in here. You know what? I'm just going to go for it because I don't think it's marking it properly. I'm going to pin it and go for it. I don't think it's marking it properly. Oh my God, I've gone on for an hour. Guys, if you want to go, it's fine. I didn't think I was going to go for so long. I genuinely didn't know how long it would take me to do this. But there we are. Yeah, I'm pinning it and I'm going to cut it because I can't see it. Okay, let's see. Let's go. I'm going to give myself a little bit of seam allowance still because I really want a big bag. To the scrap pile. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll be done in a minute. No. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see. I am absolutely glowing. Your favorite patchwork, and we're all there to see it made. Oh, I am hostage at my desk. So I'm happy to stay alone to see where this adventure goes. You're so sweet. I feel like it has been going on for a few minutes. Time goes by when you're having fun. You're so lovely. Are we ready? You're going to see it first. Oh, no. I'm going to have to repair this bit here. What do you think? You know what? I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But I'm going to have to repair something here because I didn't realize that this corner is pretty, no? I think it's gorgeous. I mean, to be fair, I would have liked I was cutting it and I didn't appreciate the side of the embroideries, but I think I don't mind. I think I'm going to leave them like that. Oh, sorry. I think I'm showing you. Which way do you think the embroidery looks better? This way? Thank you, lovelies. Or this way? Which way do you think? I think I wanted this one on top, but I think the flowers are all upside down. Don't you think this better like this? At which point, I don't want to remove too much. You know, when I make the button of the bag. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to top stitch this. Okay, what we're going to do, you guys let me know. One, we do it this way with our it's going to slam? No. With our favorite at the bottom, and yeah, it looks like the flowers are looking upwards. Or two, with our favorite on the top, but the flowers look like they're going backwards. What do you guys think? I want to find like something absolutely maiden skirt patchwork. Oh, that will be cool. Number two, yeah? But don't you think that the flowers is kind of pointing backwards? These two? I don't think applying this looks better. Number one, yes, that's what I thought. Mostly, I mean, I love this one. Actually, if you think about it, number one, yeah. I can't even tell. All right, okay. So it doesn't really matter. The flowers don't have a direction. You don't think? Because I was thinking I'm gonna put a piece of a square here to cut to make a bottom, but I will not touch the embroidery. So the embroidery will either sit like this. You see what I mean? This will be the maximum. So the embroidery will, when the bag is done, the embroidery will sit like this. Yeah, that might actually be the best because I'm too short in here. It is time for morning, and in ill. Oh shoot! What does it mean? It's 10:45 morning I'm ill. Oh, I'm ill. Sorry. Oh, sorry to hear. I'm sorry. That sucks. I mean, it's bad enough that we have to contend with the heat, but being unwell is not funny. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel well soon. Right. I always knew I was going to use this one for the back. So let's go and cut the back. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use the piece that we just made as my patchwork piece, as my pattern piece. And we're going to cut another piece of the fabric. I can't believe you guys are sticking around, considering how chaotic this has been. I really, I was thinking, I like making the videos, but it is a lot of work, like a lot of work. Yo pienso que los dos pensamientos abajo, porque arriba seguramente taparás con los brazos. Ah, ok. No sé si va a ir un tote bag, rectangular or vertical. Okay, so basically what Claire is saying that putting it at the bottom, otherwise you will cover it with your arms, and that's fair. No, it's a tote bag. It's a tote bag. Okay, hold on. Let me just concentrate for a second. I'm talking too much, guys. Another thing is I should have been ironing everything, but it's so hot. You're going to have to forgive me. I normally iron all the pieces of fabric when I'm working, but it really is very warm. Okay. I think I might do the pansies at the bottom, mostly because otherwise I was talking to you, I didn't consider the fact that I have to reduce by the square, and so I will pick up the embroideries. Okay, now we have our two pieces. We have our front and we have our back. As I said, I normally would have ironed this, but it's so hot. You're going to have to forgive me. I will iron it at the end, but let me just have one ironing. I should have been ironing everything. It's something it's something I say a lot. Yeah. I hate ironing. There's a few things I don't like doing, and ironing. I love the iron look. I hate ironing. Me too, Erica. Yeah, ironing sucks. Right. So now we have the two pieces. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to find a lining. No, I really ought to iron it. Look at this. It's all bulky up. Right. I need to mentally prepare myself for the ironing because it is boiling. Right. I should put some water on the iron, and I think you should come with me. I also need to cut. Okay, put you here. Yes. A little bit up. I should be ironing everything. Said everyone all the time. Oh, ironing, isn't it boring? Okay, hold on. This is the water for my iron that I put in this tiny little thing just because it has a tip here. And the water for my iron is a normal water, which I shouldn't do. I know it's naughty, and I know it's not good for the machine, but that's what I do because I'm a rebel like that. I don't know if I finished the thought when I was saying that I like making the videos, but the videos are a lot of work. And once you finish the video, then you have to edit, and that is a lot of work as well. And I don't know, it is like a lot of work. I'm doing this anyway. Obviously, it's not the same because it's not as curated. When I'm editing, I'm able to plan things a little bit better. I'm being a little bit less chaotic, to be honest. But I mean, in terms of work, this is a lot less work for me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God. If you see me glowing extra special, you know I love you. Whew. Look at that. Already looks so much better. What did we say? This way. Did we say this way or did we say this? I can't even remember anymore. Yeah? The water. Oh my God, it's so warm. Let me iron the other side. The thing is, I follow, I was thinking this is riveting content. I follow a Japanese lady, and my daughter follows another Japanese lady. And what they do is they do like studying, and they film themselves studying, and they stay there in the stream for hours to end. And people just feel accompanied, you know, like you are with someone else. Right. I think we decided this way because I'm going to have to make a corner like that. As much as I should have planned it better, maybe not talking to you so much, I would have figured it out. And I want to fix this a little bit. I think it's going to have like a, what if I patch it? What if I patch it? Let's see if I can patch it. Can I patch it? Let's see. We can only try. Go away, iron. Go away. Okay, so that didn't work. Why that didn't work? The machine decided not to sew anymore. Oh, it has thread. Guys, I don't know why the machine. Look at where I keep my cute little bobbins. The machine decided no. Got another one. Am I lagging? Because now I can't hear any more messages from you guys. Or you just bored to death. An hour and 17. I genuinely didn't think it was going to be this long. Sorry. Chances are I probably lost half of you already. When you guys are a little bit quiet like this, did they die like they died last time? The stream? Most likely. Doesn't look good, does it? Okay. Right, I have these two, and now I need to cut the lining. I feel like I have lost you. You guys are here? Can somebody say hello if you guys are here? It looks like I have lost you because I don't see anybody replying to anything. Hello. So you are here. I was wondering if I was lagging again. Still here. Maybe you ain't seeing the messages. Oh, still here. Yeah, now I can see them. We are busy talking. I'm so sorry, people. And again, if you guys need to go, off you go. It's fine. No worries. Sewing is so much better than accounting I used to do. Oh my God, accounting. No, I used to be a software developer, actually. I got a job after university. I studied in London, in the University of London, and then of East London. And then I got a job in IBM, and I was a software developer. Boy, that was boring. I actually didn't dislike it, but this is like 20, no, more like 25 years ago. And you need a fan. Yes, I do. 25 years ago, and it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice to be a woman in that kind of environment. I didn't enjoy it. Mind you, I did meet my partner there. We were working together. And yeah, so sewing is so much better. than software development or accounting. I think sewing is a lot better than many, many things. Somebody's speaking in Danish. I know it's Danish because you're Danish, but then again, you know Norwegian as well, and sometimes Swedish as well, don't you, Louise? You are my correspondent, my Scandinavian correspondent. I need a correspondent for every language, every continent, every country. You are my Scandinavian correspondent. Guys, I really hope, all I'm doing is cutting the lining. I really hope that you're having fun, because I cannot believe how chaotic this has been so far. Maybe I was too, always my problem, ambitious with the project. Maybe too ambitious with the project. Right. When I don't see you replying to me, I started feeling a little bit lonely. Okay, now I'm just being stupid. I guess when I finish, if I ever finish and uploads, then I'm gonna laugh at myself being so silly. It's not the first time. Right. I am just cutting squares. I don't even know if you're there because I don't see no comments. And yeah, of course you can take a break from a comment, but if I don't hear anything, I kind of have a little bit of a panic thinking that the stream has already gone bad again. As you can see, there's not many ruler work on my work. I did cut. I'm here. You are making your best composition to date. Thank you so much, lovely. That's what I think. Right, so I now have my pieces of lining and I cut like a big pocket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew the pocket, stitch my, we're almost done, believe it or not. I'm enjoying this. I'm getting some, I am getting some buffering. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you guys were quiet, so I thought, what should I do? You see, this is the part of the video that I can cut, sew it, and then I show you at the end. But I don't want to do that live. I hope not many people are getting buffering. Maybe it's me moving the computer away so much. No buffering here. Okay, that's good. Okay. I must go now, but I wish I could stay. Thank you for the live. See you next time. Thank you so much, lovely. You've been fantastic. Thank you so much. Next time, no buffering here. Good. Thank you. Great to know. Thank you so much, and have a lovely rest of the day. You can see the video and the finished product when it's done. I'm gonna move you very carefully so we don't get any. Very carefully. I'm so stupid. I'm like a little kid when having friends at home. Yes, thank you so much, Cookie Monster. You remember Cookie Monster? Oh gosh, that was a couple of centuries ago, wasn't it? I think I'd take suggestions for the next live. What you guys fancy doing? And maybe setting up a better setup, I think. Okay. So I have sewn 3 sizes of We Shall Stay Kids. Yes. I sometimes think I'm either kitty-like or childish. And I think childish, mostly. Beadwork. That might be actually a little bit. I'm not an expert in beadwork. I'm not an expert on anything, but I do like making things. Beadwork might be a better life kind of things project to make, and then maybe I can make these lovely things on video, which is a lot less moving around and cutting things. Share to dress upcycle. Now you're just being ambitious. Can you imagine me doing that live? Have you seen how chaotic? Have you been around today? Have you seen how chaotic this has been? It's been crazy. I love beadwork and jewelry making. I love jewelry making. It's what I call my hobby. I love making jewelry. Something with purple fabric with the women on it. Oh, the one there. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. The one that I showed you at the beginning. What if I think about, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out. I'm just ironing the pocket. Love your ideas. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am a chaotic mess for most part. It turns out the internet loves chaotic messes like myself. So I'm happy. Now I'm not even working with, I'm going rogue. I'm not even working with the pin cushion. I'm putting the pins on the table, like for real. With the ladies, it's fabulous. I would love to see a project made with that. Yes, let's think what I can do. I mean, the easiest thing would have been to make like like this. Yes. The easiest thing would have been to make like a tote bag with the ladies, as Louise was saying, like at the front and the back, maybe choosing two different women. All abroad, all Mrs. West. Hot mess in every sense of the word. Hot because it's hot, and hot mess because, come on. Let's be honest and serious here. Professional YouTuber? Who? When? Where? Nope. Not here. Professional YouTuber? I don't know her. Righty. So this is my lining. I love it. I've been cutting on this. If you've been watching me, you've been seeing it many times. And this is a big pocket. I'm trying to think, shall I stitch it like in half and half? Where's my phone? Because what I can do, oh gosh, I need to plug my computer. What I can do is measure the phone and I see if I can put the phone in the pocket. I could divide it into two. I have baby kitten distracting me. Oh, who doesn't love kittens? Come on. So I was doing all of this without plugging you in. Now, if I cut it like this, yes, I think I'll have enough to make a pocket. Let me not knock the water again. Move, Miss Janome, move. Oh, look at what I found underneath her. Every bag needs a foam pocket. Yes. It's big enough to actually, have the foam pocket and the other side of the pocket. Yeah, kittens. I love kittens. I mean, I love animals overall. Oh, my dog is having an op tomorrow because her mouth, obviously we don't brush her teeth because she's a dog and she doesn't like it. And last visit to the vet saying, her teeth are not great, so we're going to have to do a cleaning. But we're going to have to put her down under, not down, sorry, Jesus, no, under anesthetic. So I'm a little bit anxious about it. 3 kittens, total circles. I love kittens. I'm going to have to admit something. I watch a lot of animal videos, like cute videos. I love baby animals. I love animals. I'm an animal lover. I think animals are, I like people. I love some people, but I love animals. Janome is coming back. Right. Let's gonna stitch this. I can't believe I still have 16 people. You people are lovely. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, if I were you, I would just stick around to see the end now. So now I'm just stitching the pocket. And then I'm going to stitch it in the middle, so I have like a pocket for the a phone pocket. No, 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 no. It's not. Sorry. Under. Put under. Yes. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's not. No. She's gonna go under. She's gonna go under with her anesthetic because she's a very nervous dog. She's a rescue from Greece, and she's super nervous. And the vet said no, it's impossible to do it, so we're gonna have to put her under, not down, under. She's only 4. Yeah, it is scary. I'm a little bit stressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit stressed. I don't know if it's best to let my partner to go and do it or to do it myself. I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. I'm a little bit stressed. Okay, so that's my phone here. Yeah, I shouldn't have to start talking about that because now that's all I can think of. Yeah, it's I mean, her teeth are not bad, but they will be bad if we don't do something about it, you know? So we need to do something about it. And I've already been putting it off because I've been stressing about it. And it's not fair on the animal. She can have problems on her teeth. And I never had a dog until now as an adult, because I think if you're not able to take care of the animal, you shouldn't have one. And until now, my kids were too young, so we couldn't. Okay, so I don't think it's all that straight. I was talking to you. Is it straight? You can just have to make a pink cushion like your embroidery one. It's so cute. Yes, I didn't do them. I bought them in the thrift store again. I don't even know if I would be able to do that. Looks good. Thank you, Erika. Okay, so now we have all the pieces because I've already done the straps. I was that intelligent to do. So what I'm going to do is attach the straps to the front and back of the bag, and then we can put it all together. So I don't move you around so much anymore. Let me take the iron a little bit. I don't want to get burned. So I don't move you around so much. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to meet Miss Janam weighs 14 kilos. My bicycle is an old rag, but my machine is the best machine I have. Let me get the straps. Yes, you mean this spin cushion? I actually have 3 or 4 of them. I have one in here. Let me show you. This one I haven't used yet. I had, I think I have another one, not far away. These, I got 3 of them, and they absolutely gorgeous. I got 3 of them, this and this. And I have, I think, a dark blue one. I don't know. I think I had it maybe in my desk. Line doesn't need to be straight. Maybe. Right. So I need to cut. These are the handles I've made. Okay. Okay. So if I use this one, I really truly appreciate you guys still staying around. I can't believe you still are. This might be a little bit too small. Oh, I cut it for another project. I think they'll be fine, isn't it? Like a handle. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Because what I might do is actually put the side tags to do a... when I was 34, my God. I might put the side tags to put a crossbody. So I use these ones. They will sit down properly. Don't worry, she says. Very confidently. Right, let's find the middle of our piece. I could put a pin, but I'm just going to snip it. I don't even know if it's getting any cooler. Do I need a fan? Yes. I actually opened the other window and there was a bit of a current, but it got to a point where it's like it was blowing everything. But I think the air kind of died down a lot now. Okay, I should measure it, shouldn't I? 1 second, let me measure it. I'm just trying to put the straps here. So I'm gonna, yeah, those are the pink cushions I like. They were in a thrift store in that little bag that I just showed you. Did I show you the bag? They came in like in like a jewelry bag, and there were like 3 or 4 of them. And I asked the lady, "How much is that?" And she said like €1, €1 each. Can you believe it? So I bought all of them, everything that she had. Right. So I'm gonna put them maybe 10 centimeters apart. Yeah, let's do 10 centimeters. I'm gonna put a pin there and then another 10 centimeters. 2 type of straps are the best for the bags. Yeah, especially when it's a big bag. So we're on the finish, guys. If you stick around for this long, you might as well stay for the end. I'm definitely gonna have to think about a life again. We could do something else differently because this is pretty crazy. Maybe the beadwork, as Louise suggested, is the best. Maybe I can plan to do something and not staying so long. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy this way here, and we're gonna use my little box. Also has my sewing clips. I go when I go thrifting and go and look for all sorts of cute things and things like that because I just like them. Right. Are they too far apart? Maybe. Is it too far apart? Yeah. Let me move it in the tiniest bit. Like that. Sorry. Yes, they are lovely. Some lady did them all. And I just was lucky enough to go to the thrift store that one day. I am committed now. I have to see the result. So am I. So am I. Because my goodness, it's being a labor of love in this heat. Somebody said to me, "You work hard." And I was like, I don't know any other way of working. Isn't it working hard the only way? Right. So this is my other side. And we need to do the same thing. We need to clip it. Beadwork. You know what? I think I showed you once. Hold on. Are you straight? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hold on, sorry. I need to make sure that I'm doing this properly. Yes, that's the one. I don't know if I saw in one of the videos, I did some embroidery with a really cute little embroidery threads and some lovely beads. But the only problem being is that I don't know if I can do it with this. I'm going to have to think about this, lovelies, because I would love to do it again. I did 9 centimeters this time around. I would love to do it again, but I think I need to do a little bit less chaotic. It would be good. Working hard as I sit here watching and sewing a video live on YouTube. Well, you are watching somebody working hard. Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing? You're watching me working hard, therefore you are working hard. We are ready for whatever you're up to. You're so nice. I tell you what, you guys need to come to Amsterdam. Actually, Utrecht, as I say. I like your thinking. Yes. The creative process takes time. We know. Yeah, yes. The thing is, there's a lot of channels that get like a pattern, a sewing pattern from the big four, apparently they're in a lot of trouble at the moment, isn't it? The parent company is also in trouble, isn't it? Hold on, let me just measure this because I want to make sure that I'm putting them at the same distance. See, I wasn't doing it. No, I'm not doing it right. Because I think I measured 9 centimeters at the end, didn't I? I didn't even tell you, did I? Yes, 9 centimeters, 18 centimeters. Yeah, apparently the parent company of the big four patents like Vogue, Simplicity, you know. I think they're all American, are they? Yeah, just filed for bankruptcy after Joanne did the same thing. It is 6. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's 14 past 6. I should have been done by now. Yeah, 14 past 6 o'clock. Right, so I'm going to stitch the. Can you even see what I'm doing? I'm going to stitch the handles to the bag. You know, lots of people say, don't you need to do like the square and the thingy? Well, yeah, probably. I have done big bags with this kind of method, and I've used my bag, for instance. I've used it for the longest time, and it's never done anything. It never came undone. I just do 2 lines of stitching, and then I'm going to do another extra line when I'm stitching the bag together, and then I do a top stitching. So I think it's plenty of stitching the straps. I'm now hoping that the bobbin doesn't run out again, because I don't think I have dark blue again. I'm in Ohio, US. So what time is in Ohio? Is Ohio like super hot as well? I think I saw a movie once, and it was in the summer in Ohio, and it was super hot. Isn't that right? You can see what is in my mind. Lesson 2 of going live. Whatever you do is going to take 5 hours longer. Yes, but you know what? When I'm making videos, I would say when I'm making video, it probably takes longer. Oh, there you go. Now I go undone. What time is in Amsterdam? Hold on. Yeah. Thanks, Louise. Yeah, it's time for me to have done and finished a long time ago. I truly appreciate you guys being here. I really, truly appreciate it. Tell you what, when my partner say, "Why you take so long?" I said, "Well, you could have looked in the live. You see what I was doing." Right, this one. Sorry, I almost take it off. I'm only half checking what I'm doing, by the way, so I'm hoping that this is going to turn up well. Okay, so now the handles are attached to the front and back of the bag, and that's an extra piece that I don't need. I need this piece. Do I need to put it now? I'm trying to figure out the steps, which one is best to do. Yes, I'm going to stitch the right side to right side. No, we're here to sew. What is that on reference to? I'm trying to concentrate on the last bit because I really don't want to mess it up and then have to unpick. Because Louise, you have keep on saying that you want to help me, but I don't know if in Denmark, where in Denmark are you, by the way? I don't know if you're going to be able to rip the seam for me whilst I'm prepare something else. I don't think you're going to have the time to come here to do it and come back. I don't think so. This life is going to be a good 20 hours in that case, you know? tell your partner that your fan club wouldn't let you leave. You guys are funny. My fan club. I don't think I have a fan club. I think you guys, I mean, we're just enabling each other. I think that's all it is. I'm enabling you, you're enabling me. We're all having a giggle. Hopefully, I kind of right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm dreaming of like a winter um live stream when I'm doing something nice and calm and having a hot coffee and a hot chocolate and it's cold outside and it's night because all I can think is not being in this heat, to be honest. So let's see if I still have a channel by the winter. um, that is not late, as Erica says. We're committed. That's super cute. I am in Copenhagen. I love Copenhagen. I visited Copenhagen a few years ago. Beautiful. I'm gonna tell you something about Copenhagen that really freaked me out. What should you call ourselves, ladies? Oh, yes, that'll be interesting. Right, my interesting fact about Copenhagen. And I know you know I'm right about this. So me and my partner came on a Friday and we were walking in the city center. It was in October because it was around his birthday. We went out to Copenhagen. Absolute stunning city. Love it. We are freaks. um, Sounds so romantic. I love winter and fall. Yes, me too. And I love the idea of the summer, but what I love is 25 degrees um, Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it is not that hot. I prefer the winter. That's why a Tenerifian is in Northern Europe. We are freaks in Copenhagen. Call us Luth ladies. Ooh. You know, Luth means light. Luth ladies, I love it. Luth means light. So we can have a wordplay with light. Color says the cheeky so and so's. That's a good one. So I wasn't going, we were in Copenhagen, walking in the street, and we just went to a bar. And this is like maybe 6:30 in the evening. We have a lovely beers, absolutely lovely beers. Like the cup was like ridiculous. It was awesome. And we came out. No, it might have been early because the shops were still open. And we just passed it. And there was, and I kid you know, for you lovelies who are not in Copenhagen and never been in Denmark, I kid you know, Louise could attend to this, is true. We passed through a shop and there was a pushchair, a baby pushchair outside the shop. And I looked at the shop and I thought, it's not like a baby kind of product sort of shop. And I looked inside the cart and guess what I found inside the pushchair? There was a baby in the pushchair. And I went, oh my God. At that point, my children were really super young, like toddlers. And I went, oh my God, there's a baby in the stroller outside the shop. And I was talking to my parents, like, what the hell? This is so weird. And then this man was passing behind us. And it's like, well, this is Copenhagen. Everybody does that. Louise, is this true or no? Or isn't it true? A baby on the stroller outside the shop because people like to leave the babies in the nice and fresh air. You tell them. Tell them this is true. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I'm a fan. Yes, we tend to leave the babies outside, especially in the cold. I, I understand that, but in the middle of Copenhagen, I found that up. It blew my mind. And then, not long after, it was in the news that a Danish couple were in New York and did the same thing and they got arrested. But then again, Copenhagen and New York, very different. Biking some fresh air, you know. You're funny. That was the weirdest thing. I can understand that it's good for the baby, but my God, that really freaked me out so much. And the guy behind me was like, it's fine, we do that. And I said, well, I just landed from London at the time. We used to live in London. I said, I just landed from London. What if I'm some kind of crazy woman who cannot have babies for whatever reason, you know? But to be fair, as I was looking into the stroller with the baby, the mother was inside looking at me. So it's not that the baby was abandoned. It's just the fact that the baby was in the stroller itself outside. It was just so weird. Okay, so now I'm stitching the lining to the fabric. And I might get a fan for here. I will never leave a babies out, but it's very normal. I mean, after that, my babies at the time were toddlers. I mean, they weren't really babies, but they were toddlers. As a New Yorker, I can say it's not a place for we're not a place for people. Listen, I lived in London for many, many years, 23 years. I could say the same thing. That's the nice thing about Amsterdam. It is a place for people. I love Amsterdam. Guys, it's getting there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm kind of hoping that this is on the center, because talking to you, I mean, I'm a little bit frazzled on a good day. Talking to you, phew, oh my God, I'm loving it. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Okay. Let's do this other one. I actually don't think it's a bad idea to put the babies, thank you for the hearts, lovelies, outside in the fresh air. So as I was saying, when we came back from Copenhagen, I look at my kids because I'm from Tenerife, so we rub them in, we're like, woof, everything really wrapped up. And then I thought, you know what, I think there is a reason for a little bit of fresh air. It's probably better. The first time I heard about leaving babies outside like that, I was very surprised. I have no research, and I have to research to believe it. Well, the first time I have ever heard of that, I saw the baby on the street. But then again, as I said, the mom was looking at me through and then we smile at each other. I smile at her, I'm thinking, oh my God. Amsterdam bikers are dangerous. No, we are not. No, we are not. We're just in a hurry, and tourists should not step on the bicycle path. Niet in de fietspad. Alsjeblieft, niet in de fietspad. Don't stay in the fietspad. Just. And if it's red, if the road is red, that's a fietspad, is the bicycle's path, stay away. No, we're not dangerous. My kids are. You should see the way they ride. It's unbelievable. They took to the Dutch life like natives. It's an old thing. We believe that healthy and they sleep out in the cold. But actually, it's true. You sleep better. This is why people can't sleep in the heat. But in the middle of Copenhagen, I thought it was a bit much. Because as I said, I just landed from London. As it turned out, I have plenty of babies. But what if, you never know people's attitude, people's lives. This is taking me so much longer because I'm talking to you people. And I genuinely thought I would have been done by now a long time ago. My water is finished. So I'm going to steal some of the iron water because the coffee's gone. And I haven't gone to the coffee. Whew. Do you drink beer in Copenhagen? Because it was my introduction to blonde beers, and I absolutely love it. I am a wine drinker, being from Spain and all that, but I love blonde beers. Blonde beers don't like me because I get bloated, but I love blonde beers. Oh, so hi, Marsha. So you went to the dentist and came back and I'm still here. Is that what you're telling me? Or you just came in? Please tell me you just came in. Please tell me you didn't leave to the dentist and I'm still here on your way back. Right. Let me just stand up so you can see what I'm doing. Here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the two sides together, the linings, and it's a big bag. And they think, but I'm going to stitch it. I'm going to pin it because it's a long way. and I think I'm probably not going to do this properly. No, I just came. Okay, thank you. Because I was thinking that's a hell of a journey if I'm still here after you've gone to the dentist. I hope everything is okay. I hate going to the dentist, but it's very necessary. Oh, back to my dog and the dentist tomorrow. I was just saying that my dog is having well, it's basically an operation, because even though it's just a denting cleaning, she has to be pulled under, not down, under. Yeah, so she's going to the dentist tomorrow. She's 4, and when she was younger, we have like a big brush, and my daughter used to, brush her teeth, but she likes to chew on it, and wow, her teeth are sharp. And she's kind of difficult, dogs. They don't like you putting your fingers in her mouth, or, they just don't like it. Right, I'm matching. Let me just show you something of the sewing instead of just talking. Shall I? I'm matching. Oh, hold on. I did say I wanted to do the tags, didn't I? You know what? For the sake of this video, I am not going to do it, but I might do it off camera and then I'll show you the result. The tags to put a crossbody, I'm just going to make it as a tote bag. Otherwise, we could be here until midnight, people. And I'm not doing that. All good. You have to be careful with dogs. They are all usually put to sleep. Yeah. Oh, don't say that. No. Yeah, no. Yes, she's going tomorrow. She's going to be put to sleep to brush her teeth, brush it properly. And the vet said that, she seems healthy and happy. And let's talk about something else. I'm getting a little bit stressed about it. I'll tell you after what happened. But now I'm getting a little bit stressed about it. No, don't say that. No. She's going to be put to sleep for the put under anesthetic. Yes. And I don't know if I mentioned in the past, I am a very you just say positive vibe. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not that fragile. I'm just a bit worried. So I have the door open and I can hear my neighbors. My neighbors are gonna think this woman is just talking to herself. Well, no, I'm not talking to myself. I am currently talking alone in the room, but not to myself. Thank to you all lovely people. I would have liked to think so much perfectly, but because I'm not really concentrating, I sleep in the window open in a little bit in the winter time. Oh, yeah, if I do that, yeah, I'll be going to the toilet every 5 minutes. No, I like cool. I like the bedroom cool. I think cool is best to sleep. This is one of the reasons why I find it so stressful to sleep now. You are talking to your Luth ladies. Okay. As I said, my name means light. So can we play on that? Can we play like the luminaires? The Renaissance. It's called the light. What is it called? The lights era. How is it called? Come on, Luis. You know this. Anesthesize. Yes, this is what I meant. Yes, I was making a bag yesterday, and I'm trying to use up the embroidery pieces in the bag making process. Excellent. You know what? I think in the community tab now in YouTube, they're trying to. I got a test saying that I could try the new thing, which means that you lovely people can actually put pictures. Are you able to put pictures on my community tab? Because I try a Patreon. I started Patreon for free for people to upload pictures in there, and I uploaded a couple of times. But the enlightenment, that's it. The enlightenment, yes. Can we play with the words enlightenment, loose, us, ladies of ladies of the light? I love it. Yes, I love it. I love that. The ladies of the light. I love that. I knew you would come through. Ladies of the light. Sounds so nice though, doesn't it? And we are nice, so why not? Right, I'm gonna leave open. Know that you guys are following me watching for instructions. I think you're just watching because you're bored, aren't you? The ladies of the light I really, really like. Right. I'm gonna go stitch all around and I leave a little bit open on the side of the am I doing this right? Yes, I think so. Right, let's bring Miss Janome. This has been going on. Oh my god, 2 hours. Don't say it to anybody. 2 hours. 2 hours. I thought I was gonna be like an hour tops. But I'm having fun. I don't know about you. I'm having fun. And at the end of this, it's gonna be a lovely, lovely, lovely tote bag. I wonder how many people are not gonna watch the video when it's uploaded. You never know. If you don't try, you never know if it's gonna be good or bad, isn't it? I don't think we can add photos, but it will be great, ladies of the light. Naturally, do you know that's what LOL stands for? Ladies of the light. Wow, you people are good. You people are good. LOL is ladies of the light. You are so good. That was so good. Oh my God, I'm going to tell my partner. So we are now ladies of the light. Ladies of the light. LOL. I'm just going around this very, very big toad. We are we are the LOLs. Help, the husband is laughing along the way. That's so funny. Ladies of the light, LOL. Right, so that's my gap to turn my bag around. Yeah, the neighbors watching, listening to me. Oh. And they all, every Dutch person speaks English, so they all know what I'm talking about. And they're all probably going, she's crazy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am crazy. But I'm a lady of the light. LOL. I think the next project is alignment. Like a code name. Yes, it does. You guys made me laugh. You know what? In terms of code, it could be a lot worse. We're here. We pledged to sew every single beautiful textile that we can find. And we pledged to make an awesome, lovely bag or whatever we're making. It called, yes. You know, I'm half watching this, half watching you. Oh, that's fantastic. Somewhere is creative make LUZAM. Someone who is creative makes LUZAM. What does that mean? Or we pledge to hoard fabrics. Yeah, fine with me. Yeah. You're funny. Okay, I kind of thought when I was gonna do the live, I kind of thought I was gonna entertain you. You guys entertaining me. Oh, the acronyms that the equivalents of the later, like I have found my tribe. Welcome to the cult. Oh, guys, we have sewn the 5 meters, so it seems, of this bag all around. Now I'm going to cut the corners. I am going to cut the corners, but I'm going to measure it because I don't trust me. Holders of fabric. H and F. Holders of fabric. Ladies of the light. Holders of fabric. You guys are funny. Now you got me drinking from the ironing water, which is the same water. I'm not going to lie. Right. Let me get the ruler. I'm not going to move you anymore because I don't want you to get dizzy. I'm already dizzy as it is. I'm going to do 5 and 5. 5 centimeters and 5 centimeters. Can I even see what I'm doing? We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I mean, it's so much later than I thought. Right. Let's do, hold on, where is my embroidery? Yeah. See? A hidden send instead of a backspace before the middle of a message. I'm sorry. What is that you said, Jenny? An acronym that is equivalent lace of light. I'm not 100% sure what you mean. 6. I'm going to go for 6. You know, I don't think I can see this. Yes, I can. Okay, good. Okay. 6 and 6. I'll do one, I cut it, and then I copy on the other side. That'll be easiest. Because right now, I can't see anything. Oh, God. Drinking from the ironing water. We really have distracted you. Did you remember to leave an opening to? Yes, I did. I think. She says, yes, I did. I think so, yes. Let's see. We're going to find out together, shall we? It is said that if you have much material for your passions, you will come a long life. So stashes of fabric is important. Indeed. Right, I'm going to cut these. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I'm not even getting my other bigger scissors. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and get my scissors. My better scissors. Sorry. Alice, she didn't put coffee. At least she didn't put coffee in the iron. Well, it's still in a good place. Okay. That might be a new way of dyeing the fabrics. You guys are on fire. Oh my God. Can you imagine we're doing all of this without drinking alcohol? Well, I am not drinking alcohol. I don't know you guys. It started sounding a little bit funny to me. Oh my God. As you call the leader, I need to know. Right. Let me concentrate 1 second. Because I'm using the cutoff to cut the rest. And I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Putting coffee on the ironing machine. That would have been funny. Right, I'm gonna stitch it because the fabrics I wanted to kind of fray. I'm gonna give a couple of stitches, so straight away. Only ice water for me, loving all the interaction. But you're having ice water, I'm having iron water, ironing water. Now the question is, does it have iron? Because that's gonna be good. Ladies of the light, assemble. Oh, okay. I'm stitching it a couple of times because the fabrics, I mean, I could off camera, because I'm not going to do it now. I could overlock the edges as well, so it doesn't come undone. Let's copy this one here. How are we doing? We're talking about healthy things. Sometimes. Right, let's cut this here. The neighbors are probably thinking this woman is crazy. And they will be right. This woman is crazy. I don't know if you can hear them. Can you hear them? They are by the window. Okay. Right. Iron the water. Healthy? No, it's not iron water. It's the water. It's not. I'm not. I was just joking. I'm not drinking the iron water. I was just saying, playing on the tumble, with the words, that because was the water that I had it for the ironing and I started drinking it, that because it was for the ironing, has it got iron? Is it healthy? Because it has iron. I was just joking. Okay. Almost done, guys. For those of you who stay with me, we're almost there. And yes, I did leave the opening. Oh, this one is done. Look at her. She's going to do it again. Now, this one here, let's see. The moment of truth. I use the silly water in my iron. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I should do that. I didn't. And it's a relatively new ironing. I'm turning it, which means that we are practically done. Who's going to see it first, you or I, is the question. I mean, this is a labor of love now. We've been doing this together for how long now? Right. Let's put it inside. I will close the hole later. Let's give it a bit of a shake. What is this? What is this? Ta-da! How am I doing this right? Like this. You guys like it? I tell you what, I should really do a top stitch because it will make it a lot better. But let's move to the other side. And then I can fill it with something. And then maybe I can show you better. Because the light here, I think, is better. Right. Let's put some stuff inside because it always looks nicer when it has stuff on it. And I really, really, really need to do the top stitch. But as it is, we've been here for long enough. What I might do is do the top stitch and then put a picture in the community tab or something. What do you guys think? You know what I like? I like the size. And this guy in here at the end was a bit folded. But I think, yeah, next time I have to. She's a beauty. Love it. Thank you so much. It looks gorgeous. Thank you so much. I love it. Look at this. It's a big one, isn't it? It's lovely. Yes, it needs to do the top stitch. Let's put something else on because I think half of my stash can come in here. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I could possibly put half of the stash in there. Look at that. Oh my God. I actually really, really, really love it. Oh, look at this prettiness. I'm terrible at this. Look. Oh, okay. The thing is, I think the camera is kind of there. It's on a grade. The first love project finished. I love the love project. Look at that. It's a big one. It's like a proper, I wanted to make a bigger one. It's like a proper big summer. Well, not so much summery because of the colors, but it's a big tote. I love this. This. You can only bring a tote bag. This is the bag. Your new LOL bag. This is my new LOL bag for sure. You know what? This camera is so different from my other camera on the screen. I'm sorry. I keep on trying to show you. I got this. Okay, I come this way and I do it like this. That's it. Guys, it's been an absolutely pleasure meeting. Sorry. Let me bring my chair. It's been an absolute pleasure. I absolutely love it. I'm not gonna lie, I might still do a little bit differences, like maybe make it so the corners can meet with a snap like this. You know what I mean? Like that. Oh, I'm terrible at showing you, sorry. Well, my lovelies, lols, my lovely lols. Oh my God, I love it. I really, 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 really love it. Look at that little corner here. Isn't that cute? I've loved a lot. Thank you for making my work morning faster. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Oh my God. It's no more at the back. I love this bit here. It's so cute. Look at these guys. And don't worry. Oh, like that. I love big bags when I'm traveling for holding everything. You find everything. Absolutely. An afternoon of lols in every single way. Guys, lols, my lovely lols, I love you so much for being here so long. It's been a long, long time. And this is the second stream. So thank you so very much. I don't know when I'm going to do another stream, but I'm going to plan it a little bit better. Thank you so much. I love you to the moon and back. And you will be forever be my lols. Join the cult. I will finish it properly, finish the whole, do the top stitch and put some pictures. So for now, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye, lovelies. Bye, my lols.